Pray. Father, we thank you for this food. We bless it. We sanctify it by your word. We see with thanksgiving. God bless our food. I want to take this stick and sparkle us. Therefore, we'll
Father, we thank you for this. We bless him by number of days and assist in Jesus. With naming, so be it, so be it. So, folks, you let me know. When as of late, there has been an absence of updates from Chen Rock about her child. Via virtual entertainment anyway on Friday recordings of her and Chanjir partaking in a feast in an eatery made her name pattern across different stages. There's presently a ton of conversation about the parent of Warble. This is on the grounds that she as of late shared that she has stopped smoking and drinking, yet individuals are communicating worries about the well-being and formative achievements of her kid Cronjer. And they are guaranteeing that his child probably won't have the option to see appropriately as caught in a viral video. Gracious, just around the chicken. Let me on not on the chicken. Gracious, that is cool, put it I like a ton. Okay, going the child. No doubt he hungry like a more allowed me to come on. So like individuals online are somewhat parted about her choice to stop. Both some are asking why she picked this specific opportunity to do it, and an individual remarks saying he's not in any event. Flickering, I genuinely want to believe that he's not visually impaired, yet there's something off about that. And it's so miserable. Another composed, this child needs a serious clinical assessment. He flickered just a single time and held looking without focusing on his mother were the things on the table. Well, in August 2023, Cran turned into a tremendous sense when she was found on camera puffing on what resembled a joint while being pregnant. This occurred during an episode of her and Blueface's show called Insane in Affection. Then, in February, some old photographs of a pregnant murmur surface appearance her tasting from a cup while celebrating at a club. The cup had some yellow fluid in it, and certain individuals figured it very well, maybe liquor. In one more video at the Cafe Rock attempts to take care of Murmur Jenner puree potatoes. Yet he doesn't appear to be extremely intrigued. He likewise experiences difficulty holding his head up, which prompted a few worries about his well-being. Anyway, he grinned a couple of times when his mother played with him to make sure you realize the child was brought into the world in September, so he must be no less than 7 months old at this point. The CDC expresses that by a half-year, infants ought to have the option to place stuff in their mouth, get things they need, and close their lips to express no to food when they're full, except for there's this other video going around of Conjure in a walker. And he's having an awesome time playing with a sloth teddy. He even attempts to whittle down it. I heard it from a huge music. Currently, a few devotees of the bad star have hopped via virtual entertainment to go after her parental decisions, which is prompting Crangerous disease. An individual composed anyone with a cerebrum can see that tragically the child clearly has a few formative defers. Khan is now sluggish herself, and on top of that she's an alcoholic and a medication client who didn't quit drinking or utilizing while pregnant, so it's not hard to determine what's happening here. Another person composed he ought to essentially be holding his head up. He actually can't set up without help like a typical very nearly 8-month-old. He ought to have the option to set up and play with toys on a sweeping with no help from any person or thing. Before recordings of Murmur eating with her child were posted, she gave a fast update on where she's been 2 or 3 days back. She went via virtual entertainment to put any misinformation to rest about her Blueface face tattoo. She clarified that it was certainly genuine despite everything unmistakably showed on one side of her face rock. Likewise reference that she's been staying under the radar while hanging tight for Blueface to be let out of prison for disregarding probation. She additionally requested that fans come to her most memorable game on May 4th, saying she felt missed when fans in another vehicle began recording her. It's so charming, you all miss me for genuine from the I need to post me so terrible. I got different sides right in front of me, the you know damn well that isn't funny. Yet it's cool. I can hardly stand by to drop music. I can hardly hold on to get in the little show, and you know how I be popping on my web. I'm hiding out right now, you understand what I'm talking about. I can hardly stand by till my child fly will return home. Music. Yet it's cool. I'ma be back outside. You all come to my most memorable game. Hello, see them. Look, they recording me. And so you all miss me. I realize I will be outside very. Laughter. Soon they miss me, they miss me, they miss me, they miss me by the fineness of God that is wonderful. Yet yes I next to in front of me like, quit playing with me, you know I with my child's daddy as of late Cron was seen discussing her involvement with football work on demonstrating that she is an individual from a group. She asserted her preparation went great and furthermore referenced that she needn't bother with any weed, which is what a dull as a rule implies. Khan said she quit smoking since she needs to be truly sound and smoking messes up her lungs. In another video, she said she additionally quit drinking and presently practices constantly anyway. It doesn't seem like her tricks are helping her in working on his child's well-being. Sue anyone that got a remark about a youngster. My child boycott. Jesus Malone G. He's straight. So he's a billion-dollar child, so remain tuned. No, he's not visually impaired. No, he's not. He's a kid. Here's the arrangement with the web. It does what it does. And that is precisely exact thing happened when Chan Rock shared some large news on IG last week. A video of her holding Warble Jar became a web sensation. In the video, the energy rapper reported she was stopped smoking and drinking to zero in on her football vocation. Now, this remark caused a ton of backfire since certain individuals figured she didn't understand she was unfortunate while she was pregnant. Notwithstanding the analysis, various virtual entertainment clients raised worries about Conjuredu's prosperity as per the Places for Infectious Prevention and Counteraction by a half-year-old enough a child ought to arrive at mental achievements. For example, placing objects in their mouth, getting a handle on for wanted things and shutting their lips to demonstrate completion. It seems like Murmur found out about the moving news and chose to put any misinformation to rest on her Snapchat in a video recorded from her vehicle. She unhesitatingly expresses, my child is honored. He will talk strolling playing football. All that kid is honored. He going be talking strolling playing football. All that who is you all to let me know what he determined to have. And what he resemble, what he sound like. You all have hardly any insight into God. You all have barely any familiarity with nothing. You talk me like that. Being a mother has been extreme, particularly with all the judgment that accompanies it. Individuals have been scrutinizing Kron's child's appearance in the recordings and photographs. She shared some figure he could have fetal liquor condition. Fans have thought of different speculations too. In a new video, Crow Rock stoked the fire, guaranteeing she quit drinking and smoking, yet some believe it's short of what was needed. As of late, Cronjer is simply daydreaming and looking confounded. In another video, this has made a few fans figure he may be visually impaired. As you can find in the tweets, an individual composed the substance utilized during her pregnancy affects the child's well-being. This reality causes her to feel remorseful, so normally she disposes of the reason for this harm. Another said she couldn't care less about Jer. Just thing she care about is Blueface. Well, Stone has told fans before to quit making suppositions like this, yet the web never listens. Still, it's cool that Khan needs to stop a few unfortunate behavior patterns. This isn't whenever CA first is confronting reaction for her nurturing great last keep going year. Blueface went on his Instagram story to get down on Swamp, one of Rock's mates, and he asserted that Bog was watching child Changer while Rock went to meet one of her sweethearts. Blueface was fundamentally blaming Rock for leaving their child with a companion just to go see a person. Blueface was stunned that his child had no guardians around. At 400